All right, y'all. I got a friggin' mess behind me. I've been working on a ton of projects, but I don't want to talk about that today. I want to talk about this Lego Ideas second 2023 review results. Now, I usually haven't talked about this, but we did do a video a little while back talking exactly about this wave of ideas, and we tried to predict kind of like what I thought was going to get approved, but we got the results. And shockingly, like I actually said in the video, and you could go back and you can see it. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. I basically said, yeah, three or four are going to get approved. And we know how Lego Ideas is. Even though 49 projects, a record-breaking 49 projects, made it to this phase, and only two of them got approved. The minifigure prize machine got approved, and it sounds like they're going to be introducing a new classic spaceman or a new castle faction. Please make it the spaceman. I would love another spaceman. But also, shockingly, the Western River Steamboat. Now, I say shockingly, I did predict that this one had a pretty good chance. I said it was a pretty good chance on this one making it just because it's unique. But I'm still kind of shocked that we got these two and not one of the other ones. I guess maybe something legal wise with some of the other themes, like the Jumanji one, didn't get approved. So what do I know? But then the Pixar one as well. Now this one's interesting. They still need to review it some more. I think it's actually because the lamp itself is a company's lamp, and I don't think Pixar themselves have made products around the lamp because they aren't legally allowed to. So I don't know if Lego's going to be allowed to or what. I'm hoping we can get it. That would be super cool. I'm hoping there would be a minifigure or two thrown into the set as well, but I'm not getting my hopes up. So, again, two projects got approved, one's still under review, and then all of these guys got denied, which is really crazy because when you look at it, like, yeah, I'm really happy that the mystery gumball machine got approved. That's super cool. I'm really happy that the Western boat, like, it's gonna be cool. I don't know that I'm gonna buy it, but it's gonna be cool. And I'm really hoping this one gets approved as well. But like when we look at some of these other projects that didn't get approved, we gotta wonder, like, is it truly better than like the gumball machine or the steamboat? Like, are these ones the top ones? And honestly, I think the Steamboat is cool, but some of the other ones that I thought maybe had a chance, and we're gonna look at some of them here. I don't know. I don't know that this one is better. It's just it's cool. It's probably gonna not be as detailed. Like this part here, I believe is a Friends or a Belleville piece. I don't know that we're gonna see that piece in the set, but who knows? I'd love to be wrong. And this one's gonna be cool mainly because of the minifigures, but like again, is it cooler though than like some of these other sets? And the first one here is the Muppets one. Now I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know what I was thinking when I said the Muppets one has a chance. One, we got a bunch of the popular Muppets already in the Muppets CMF, so introducing a new one would have been nearly impossible. And also, if they used the old ones, people would have gotten mad because, well, now they aren't exclusive to the CMFs, which I understand. So I can see why this didn't get approved. I wish it did. It looks really awesome and it would be a great way to display the CMF minifigures, but I see why it didn't get approved. The next one's the Stilt House, and this one I'm absolutely shocked about how it didn't get approved. This one had a ton of love behind it. I know a lot of people were in love with the set, myself included, and I would have killed for this set. I'm really hoping that the builder releases these instructions or maybe works with another company to release something similar. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but it would be cool to see this come to life. This is just one of those sets that I absolutely love, and I'm really bummed it didn't make it because we've never seen anything like this in Lego. This is a really cool, unique build, and instead, we're getting a gumball machine, which is awesome, by the way. The gumball machine's cool, but the steamboat, it's kind of meh. So I don't know. I wish the Stilt House would have made it. Unfortunately, not. Jumanji also really bummed. I think around the time that this was in the project's phase, a lot of people promoted it because of the movie, if I recall correctly. And I love that. Like I love that the movie promoted it a lot, but I also just wish this became a set. This would have been so cool. This would have flown off the shelves. I'm pretty young, and I love the original Jumanji movie. And I know a lot of people love the new ones too. So this would have sold to like the older and the younger generation pretty well. I'm assuming there was some legal things with it. I don't know the company that is like making the new Jumanji movies right now, but they probably don't have licensing rights with Lego, so it makes sense that it didn't get approved. Still, would have loved to see it. The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar is one I'm shocked about because this would have been popular with kind of a similar demographic to that of like the Lego Friends, not the Lego Friends, but the Friends TV show ones. I feel like this is a lot for like the moms in the Lego community, and the family people in the Lego community. Like dads can fall into that group too, but of course it didn't get approved, and that's a shame because I feel like that one is gonna fall into a better price range than like the Gumball Machine or the Steamboat. I don't know about the lamp. Like the lamp's probably going to be like 40 bucks, 40, 50 bucks, I'm hoping. The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar probably would have been around that price range. And I am kind of ashamed because I like this one. I like that we got, the fruits here. The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar itself was really, really quite unique style wise. And it's a shame we're not going to ever see it in a Lego official set. But it is what it is. Again, assuming licensing issues with that one, but what do I know? This one, okay, besides the Stilt House, this is the one I'm really bummed about because out of all of the projects that got approved, this was the one where I was like, this one has it. This one has the chance. This one will make it because this one was so damn cool. It would switch between regular white bread to toasted bread. It was fully functional. The color scheme was fantastic. Yeah, it was quite a bit of parts, but this one probably would have been around 150, maybe 120. This one 100% is better than the Gumball Machine and the Steamboat. I don't care. It's better than both of them. I don't care who you are. I think a toaster is so much better. Um, and the fact that it was functional, it would switch between toasted or not toasted and toasted. It looked retro. It looked great. This is a set that I think Lego really missed out on because this would have been fantastic, and I would have instantly added this to my collection. I don't even care how much it would have cost. This one would have been awesome, and I hope that maybe we sometime see this or something similar to it in Lego Ideas fashion. I hope that the designer puts this out there again, maybe in a new version onto Lego Ideas, and it gets approved again because that would be fantastic. I want Lego to know that we want this. This is really cool. The colors, the functionality, the style, and the way that it like switched between the two bread types was really quite unique. If you haven't seen this project, go check out the blog page. Then we have the Winter Village like chateau, or I don't remember what the name actually is. That this one is super cool. Now, if I recall correctly, in the original video when we were looking at the project, this had a lot of pieces. This was like on the limit of pieces, which is probably a big reason Lego didn't approve it. It's just way too detailed. And I think a lot of this probably didn't need to be included. Like a lot of this was probably unnecessary. This was fantastic. But when you scalp it down to just that, now it feels like a Winter Village set, and that's something that Lego wants to cash in on. So I bet you we will see, unfortunately, we will see something similar to this just straight from Lego eventually. We've seen it before where someone like puts out a project and we get something similar in Lego later. An example of this would be the Stitch set. It got denied originally, now we've got a new one. And then the modular police station, it got to 10,000 supporters, got denied, and even in that time, we got revealed the modular police station. I think something similar that we're gonna see, and I know they did an interview with this because I literally just mentioned it. Something similar we're probably going to see is we're probably going to get, hopefully soon, an arcade officially from Lego, and that's just facts. That unfortunately, Hanny 2, uh, awesome project. It looks fantastic, but Lego loves to cash in on buildings like this. So I bet you we will see a Lego arcade very soon. This is the same situation where this Winter Village esque building, we're probably going to see something very similar in Lego in the next few years. I would love to be wrong. I really would, but I don't see myself being wrong here. There's awesome angles to this, awesome color scheme, snow. That's all Lego needs to make it a Winter Village set. And I think that's the main reason they didn't cash in on this one. The final one is another big shocking one for me. It's the Marine Life 2, which means that this was the second time this person has put out a Marine Life set. And I'm shocked because one of the first ever Lego idea sets was the birds, and it was like 3 birds. And I know a lot of people loved that set, and it sold out pretty quick if I do recall. This is very similar. Seahorse, jellyfish, clownfish. I remember in the video I said they'd probably take the tanks away. I think that probably would have been a good move. But I'm wondering if maybe Lego didn't think about that, one, or if two, they just don't want to do something like this again. Which is a shame because I think this is really cool. I think the jellyfish is probably the best looking one, and then maybe the clownfish. The seahorse probably could use some work. I think maybe they also need to make it more colorful. Like, yes, the coral is super colorful. The seahorse is the same color as the clownfish. Make one of them a different color, make a different animal, a different fish, and I could see this getting improved. So I would love to see them do a Marine Life 3 project, and it would probably make it again through to 10,000. I would love to see this become a project eventually, but unfortunately, for now, we're not going to. This one, I don't know if this one is better than, the two that got approved, the Gumball Machine and the Steamboat. But that's kind of my thought process here is like, was the Muppets better? Yeah, but it legally and realistically with minifigs probably wouldn't have worked. Was the Stilt House better? Yeah, I think the Stilt House 100% was better. Jumanji, was it better? Yes, I think it was. Hungry Hungry Caterpillar, I think it was pretty good. I think it was better than at least the Steamboat, but I don't know if it was better than the mystery minifigure machine. This one I'm super excited to see. It's one of those life-size ones, which is very similar to the toaster, um, but a little bit almost Lego dumbed down, if you will. It doesn't look super detailed, but it still looks functional, and they can throw in minifigures. And even like they mentioned in the blog post, they're going to put in either a new classic spaceman color or a classic castle faction emblem, and then this one is just going to be the set. But we're still waiting on the approval or the denial of the Luxo lamp. My thoughts, probably going to get denied. Unfortunately, legal things. But other than that, what we've got to look forward to is the 48 projects to qualify in the future. We'll probably go over that in another video sometime, but for now, we'll leave it at that. And then we've also got to look forward to, we've already done a video on it. So we're just waiting on the review phase to, I believe, come in June, which is when we'll also see if the Pixar lamp got approved. But we're trying to wait and see on the 42 projects to qualify for the third review phase. We've got quite a few projects in this one. Heritage Museum, the Lego Anatomy one, Coraline, the Microscope, very exciting. Phineas and Ferb's in there. The Desktop Rock and Roll, another one that we gotta question. Are they gonna do that life size thing? Turtles, Wreck-It Ralph, the Mechanical Flip Calendar, super exciting stuff in this review phase. Again, who knows how many they're going to approve? Probably not nearly as many as we would like, but I would hope that we at least get 2 or 3 of them approved from this one because there are some exciting ones in there too. But we know how Lego is, and they only like to approve a couple of them. I think we can be pretty happy though with these 2 projects being approved. I'm not so excited about the Steamboat, but it looks awesome. I'm sure some fans are going to love it, and I know a lot of people are going to love this, especially for the minifigures. But what do you guys think about the 2 projects approved? Are you going to pick them up or not? And what do you think about the odds on the Pixar lamp? Let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me on my little rant talking about Lego ideas once again. We'll probably have another one about Lego ideas coming out pretty soon. Again, reviewing the most recent selected projects to make it through the 48 project ideas. It looks like we've got some exciting ones in there, so I can't wait to cover it with you guys. But let me know all your thoughts down in the comments down below. Sorry about the mess behind me, guys. We've got some exciting things coming to the channel very, very soon, so keep an eye out here. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure to do it now so you don't miss any incredible updates. We got weekly videos coming out every single week, so don't miss it. I will catch you all in the next one. Keep being amazing and keep being fantastic.